friends. I apologize that I have not put a vlog out, but things have been a little bit crazy since the start of June. My summer boarders moved in. We went to the Vermont Horse Show, and then as we kind of rolled right into the competition season, things have just been a little bit wild, to say the least. So I'm doing a voiceover vlog currently of my horse show in Vermont. So it's probably going to be a little bit scattered, but I tried to take lots of video clips throughout the weekend so that you guys could hopefully feel a little bit a part of how my weekend went. I'm going to kind of try to jump right in. Friday, I packed everything up, bathed and braided both the horses. This was kind of stressful for me because the day just didn't really go as planned, but we left on Friday afternoon. It was a really long drive up there, 4 hours. So unfortunately, when we got up there, it was pouring rain and dark. So we unloaded all the horses, got everyone tucked in, took hot showers, went right to bed. The footage that you see starting off is Saturday morning early. Allie had dressage first, and then Allie, my coach, show jumped first. She rode Rex, who, if you follow the vlog, you're familiar with. He is a 15-year-old Irish sport honey. I call him, I said honey with an H because he's 15 hands. If you haven't gotten a chance yet to watch my helmet cam from his prelim run, please do, because it was super fun. So I helped groom for Allie in the morning. It was nice that Allie and I were in divisions far enough apart that I could groom, which you guys know I love to do, for Allie, and then do my portion of the day separately. So both of us had dressage and show jumping on Saturday, and cross country ran on Sunday. But Allie did her dressage and show jumping in the morning, and I did mine in the afternoon. So I already feel like I'm rambling in this vlog, so I apologize, but Rex's dressage test went really well, and he got a lovely score, so we were really happy with that. After I groomed for Rex and his dressage, Allie and I went to walk our show jumping courses, which is kind of what we're jumping into right now. I don't think I filmed every fence, but after we walked our stadium courses, then Allie got on to warm up and ride her stadium course before we got into my portion of the day. Rexy was a little bit naughty in his stadium course. We had changed the bitting setup, and clearly it was not the right choice. So he was a little sassy and a little strong, but the course rode well, and I was looking forward to it. I had pretty low expectations going into my dressage test. To give you guys a quick summary about Z, I got him just a few weeks ago, and he is 13, but he's a little uneducated, definitely going to be a tough dressage horse, and so I'm being very open and honest. I'm going to show you guys a lot of my test, but I kind of went in with low expectations of I hope we just stay in the ring and do the whole test, because again, I've only been riding him for about 4 weeks at this point, and definitely didn't have any of the dressage figured out for him. So it was a little bit of a struggle. He was also super lit up with the environment, and he just wanted to run around like a giraffe. He's going to be a tough cookie to crack, and I'm going to need a lot of time to get to know him and teach him how to balance and use his body. And, we just, obviously 4 weeks is not enough time to teach a green horse how to dressage. So, again, went in with low expectations. Due to everything going on with Doppler, it was kind of just a last minute. I already paid to go to this event, so let's take this new horse and see what happens. And if I get through the dressage, then I'll have fun jumping around. So that's what happened. He was a really good boy, though, in the sense that he did all the transitions and all that I asked. He stayed in the ring, which the steering was something I was genuinely concerned about. I had just learned the test 2 days ago because we have new dressage tests this year in the USEA. So yeah, I'm starting to ramble again. But long story short, as Rough as this test was, I'm pretty pleased with how things went. I went in with extremely low expectations of just doing the test and doing it accurately. I knew that Z was going to run around like a giraffe, and I just wanted to get through the dressage and ideally not get eliminated. So that was the goal, and we accomplished that goal, so I was really pleased. And we scored below a 50, which was the other thing I was hopeful for, and actually we scored a 41 point something. So again, really pleased with actually how everything went.
What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want.
So we had a brief break, and then we kind of went right into stadium to finish off Saturday in Vermont. Z was super lit up in the warm-up. He has a tendency to kind of drag me around, and like I said, the steering is an issue, and I've only had him for a couple weeks, so I haven't gotten a good bit set up yet. I tend to want to ride everything in a loose ring snaffle, at least to start, and he is sensitive in the mouth, but he clearly needs more than a loose ring snaffle, since he was really dragging me around and I had no brakes or steering. In the warm-up ring, like I said, he was real lit up. Thankfully, I have at least been able to figure out kind of when to release for the jumps with him, but he was extremely strong. And I had not ever jumped a full course with him before today. So it was a little wild, and we actually had some time just from me trying to steer him around a course and not having experience doing so. He also took a rail due to not listening to me, but as you can see, he jumps amazing. So there's a lot of potential there. It needs some direction, but we will work out the kinks. When you've only had a handful of jump schools, you do what you can. That pretty much wraps up Saturday horse showing. We did do some cross-country course walking after the horses were cared for the day. So I'll kind of take you guys around the course. I think I took a film clip of every jump. But the cross-country course in Vermont was just absolutely lovely. I loved the way it rolled, and I was really looking forward to riding it. Plus, Vermont is one of my favorite places to go and get away on a weekend or a mini vacation / camping trip with my husband. So to see these views out on a cross-country course really just made my heart explode. I love the mountains and the blue skies, and it was just a beautiful day. I'm sure I took some random other clips around the cross-country course just because I was enjoying the scenery. I had only taken Z cross-country schooling twice before this event, so I knew he was going to want to really gallop out and go fast, but he is very brave, so I wasn't quite worried about any of the jumps being spooky or him looking at anything. I was mostly worried, again, about brakes and steering, so the first couple fences are really friendly and inviting. Right away after fence 3, you get the first water crossing. A unique piece of this Vermont course is that you cross the river / stream multiple times, which is really cool. Thankfully, Z's not afraid of water, or else it might be a concern for other horses. After 3, you go through the water and you kind of rip up a hill and then down the hill to a ditch, then back kind of up a hill to... This is one of the only jumps... 6 that I was a little nervous about just because we hadn't really jumped anything with brush. And then you get the first gallop strip through the woods. I will link my helmet camera in here as well, but if you watch my GoPro video, you'll see that the gallop strip from 6 to 7, Z was really ripping me around. I had a little bit of trouble getting him back, and 7, 8... There's a little bit of distance again in between them, and then it's a sharp right turn to 9, and you see me kind of almost come to a walk and really cluck at him to get over 9, and then down a hill to, again, friendly 10, and then back through the water. I felt like the course designer did a really good job. There was some fair size appropriate novice questions, but the fences were all super inviting for an early in the season outing. After 11, we have another kind of long gallop rip down the hill, which again is kind of where I feel like I was just not in control and I need some breaks. However, every time Z came back into where the jumps were a little bit closer together, he definitely backs off and pays attention and focuses in on the jumps. He's a good, bold, brave jumper. So a lot of the combinations and stuff, he at least like sits up, backs up, and thinks smart. So that was good. Thankfully, at this point in time, with a couple combination type things coming up, I feel like he settles for a moment. And 13A was a chevron, B is a down bank. Again, thankfully, we had practiced these, so I felt confident he was going to be fine. Back through the water. This was the only flagged water element on course, so this is the only one that counted as an actual obstacle / jump, whatever they call it. Whereas all the other water crossings were just kind of a fun, natural flow part of the course. I think it's safe to say that if your horse is not a big fan of water, this is probably not the course for you. And then after the water, we roll around to jump number 15, which was a sizable novice table that I was actually really excited to jump. It looked super fun. At this point in the course, I suddenly became concerned about my time, and after jump 15, I actually let him kind of gallop a bit and just finally let him rip after trying to hold him back. After trying to slow him down the whole course, I kind of just let him go because it was appropriate time to just let him run. And I was going to actually lose time continuing to try to just like use some brakes that I didn't have. So yeah, the course rode really great. You can watch my GoPro helmet cam to kind of follow along. I'm going to throw in some clips here of cross country day, but we had a ton of fun on cross country day. Rex had an amazing prelim course. I'm so proud of him and my coach. They just really had a great ride, and Z was great. Other than, like I said, needing to work on some things, he ran a double clear course and was so bold and brave, and I think he's gonna be a star. So that pretty much wraps up the vlog. I am sorry for this kind of unusual format, but thanks so much for sticking it out with me through this super busy part of the summer, and I promise to get back to it soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.